Welcome back to 234 Guns. We have Cody here today.
Look,
What's good, man? What's happening, man?
I'm good. I'm good, my brother. I'm good.
How you
Buzzing, my
guys
bro.
how you guys living over there now?
We thank God, man.
That's what's up,
Work day, but I had to take an early one today. Just to watch the game.
man.
Uh, yeah, nothing can stop us. Still
Yeah.
like 4 o'clock here, but
I
let's
can't like
go.
I haven't really figured out your time zone stuff, so I don't really know when to, reach out to you and when not to.
Yeah, like you people, like 5 o'clock here is like 11 there, so it's crazy. And I'm usually at work, but yeah, I happen to make some time just for the game because it's Arsenal, man. Like,
Yeah, man. I feel that. Feel that. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it, man. We won today 3-1, so I'm sure you're happy, man. I'm sure you're pretty buzzed
buzzing.
up, man. You know
I
when
like
guys
the, I like the fact that you I like the fact that your logo is this badge. I
oh
like
yeah,
that.
the Canon.
Nice. Yeah, the Canon. Nice one. Nice one.
Yeah, man. Guys are talking about us playing on Monday and Friday and it being kind of, congested, guy. But it's like they knew we're going to need a pick me up very, very fast after that Crystal Palace game, guy. 2 home games now we've played, we drew the last one. But this game, guy, we won it quite comfortably. Everybody was making it look like a big deal that, it's Aston Villa. It's not going to be easy, but
Villa.
we made it look very, very easy, man. What do you think about the game, man?
Man, first off, fuck Emmy Martinez. Let's just get that out of the way. You know, Good save, but nah, too much. Man, the boys were fantastic. Um, yeah, throughout. I would say the one difference between today and the Palace game
Palace
was,
game.
yeah, we took the pedal, we took the foot off the pedal after the first goal, the Palace game, and that kind of invited pressure. But you know, to see the fact that they recognized that that was the problem and they fixed it this game.
Yeah,
It should
positive
that's
sign. Positive sign.
that yeah, that's the progress we're talking about. So um yeah, the guys, I don't think anyone played bad. The defense was solid. I mean, Lokonga lost the ball here and there, but he's a young player. He'll come around. But up top, Laka, come on. I keep saying. I mean, it seemed like I think we played kind of like a 4-4-2 out of possession, and then when we get the ball, 4-2-3-1.
Mm.
But man, we need Laka in that team, and you can see what he brings in, and the energy was there. Partey, of course, having some more security with Lokonga instead of playing with Odegaard, you know, had more areas to roam, and you could tell, man, he needed that goal and he got it. So all in all, yeah, it was a good game. I can't even complain about anything. Well, you know, but then again, that was a banger. Like you can't who would have stopped that goal, man? So it is what it is. I would have loved the clean sheet, but you know what? It was a class goal, so no worries there. So yeah, all in all, good game.
Yeah, man, like you said, man, guy, we kept the pressure on after we scored the first goal. It wasn't like Palace where we just, went back into our shell. We kept on playing
Yeah.
that high intensity football, pressing them. We didn't allow them to, really get into their game. And that was really good, man. I can't really complain when we play like this and we win like this, if I'm being honest, man. So, guy,
Yeah, I mean, I was just in another space where someone's just talking about, oh, we should have played Crystal Palace like this. I'm like, I get that, but okay, like, can we just enjoy this? And it's not like we're enjoying it because it was a scrappy win or whatever. Like this was an Arsenal performance, on shout out to Papi Wangs, happy birthday
mm,
Wenger.
yeah, that's
What
true,
a way
man.
to what a way to honor. You could see that Arsenal game. You could see what. So let's just focus on the positives for now. And you know what? If you really look at it, the bigger picture, it's still 14 points in 18 games.
Yeah, guy, we're
And
not so far from the top, even though we have
14 out of, dude, it's 14 out of 18 points possible. That's in the last 6 games. In the last 6 games, we've won 4, we've drawn 2. We have still not lost in the
yeah,
last 6 games. So we are on a good, on a good run. We're not on a Valencia, draw draw 5 out of 7 run. We are on a good run. It's 4 wins, 2 draws. I mean, we bounced back from the little
setback we had.
snafu at the beginning, and
Yeah,
teams around us are going to drop points too. So we're having a good run. So we just gotta enjoy it. Gotta enjoy it. We're
yeah.
scoring goals. We're defending well. Gotta enjoy it.
Okay, okay.
You know,
You know my stance with the team, so I'm not really going to get into it on this video. Like, I just want us to talk about this game, like in general today, man. And yeah, you spoke about Lokonga too in the midfield, man. We saw him actually start this game and actually play with Partey, and they looked pretty decent. Everybody was saying after that Palace game that it can't work. They are very alike. They both lost the ball in the last game and they cost us those 2 goals. But today they played very well, man.
yeah, and then someone I overheard someone saying, um, well, it's just Aston Villa. So don't take that as anything. I'm like, no, it's not just Aston Villa. Like, first off, I know, yes, they've not been that great this season and all, but it's still a good team without being the top 10 of the Prem. So that's still a good for them to play well together against them. That's still a good thing. And I mean, Palace is not better than Villa, but they didn't play well against Palace, right? So you can't say, oh, because they didn't click at first. That's part of the learning process, especially for a younger player like Lokonga. Look at Tavares. I mean, can you compare his game today to his first 3-4 games where he was just everywhere? Just you can see that they're getting in their groove, and
Yeah,
Wenger always said it that whenever you go with a young team, you have to understand that you risk losing points because they're going to make mistakes, and that's
yeah,
how they
that's
grow.
true. That's true.
And that's I'm sorry, but that's the I didn't like it fully, in the sense that I felt like we could have brought in some more experienced players in some positions to balance out, like, don't yes, the young,
We rely on
but
the young players. Yeah,
exactly. But you know what? That's what the board has chosen to go with. That's what the manager has chosen to go with, and we just have to. But I mean, it's not the best idea, but that's the idea, right? So you gotta back that idea. With that idea, there comes that possibility of you're going to lose points here and there. But the fact of the matter is, old Arsenal could have lost that Palace game. Would have lost that Palace game, right? New Arsenal. I mean, I won't say new Arsenal, but you're seeing the progress, you're seeing the process. These guys are young. I mean, look at White. Everyone was bashing this guy after game 1. Bro, wasn't he incredible today? I mean, there was this one block he made, like, that was going in from Ings. It
yeah.
was like
He had a good
and
game, man. He had a good game.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that was a match saving block, because that was at 3-1. If that went in, like, the pressure was freaking on. So just give these guys some time. Let them sort their things out. What I'm happy for is the fact that we can miss players now, in the sense that players can be out and we don't feel it. I mean, KT was dropped and no one flinched. You know, Xhaka is out, and you're seeing. I mean, the mid is not there yet, but you're seeing that we can at least cope without players that in previous seasons, if those players are out, like, it's like, see, look at Laka and Aubameyang, you can go either way. Martinelli is still there, very hungry, and yeah, I can't complain about anything. Yeah, I can't. There's nothing else to
You
complain
were
about.
saying something about missing players, and I wanted to get your opinion on, playing time that these guys are having now. Like KT, for example. Tierney was not. he wasn't dropped today. He was injured. I think he pulled something in training and they had to leave him out for this game today. But what do you think about how he's using the player? Do you think guys are getting enough playing time? You were talking about Laka now and how he needs to be in the team. Laka, I think this was his first start this season in the Premier League.
This is first start. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think that he's giving everybody else, good fair amount of time? Because you look at somebody like Saka now, they almost broke his leg in that Palace game. And you'll be thinking to yourself now that, okay, Martinelli is going to come in and give him some time
Yeah.
to rest, man. What do you think about how he has been playing these guys? Do you think he has been giving them enough time to rest and not burn out too much?
Well, you see, on this subject, that's why I'm happy I'm not a manager, right? You gotta look at it this way. Like, Saka, man, the boy needs to rest, and everybody knows this. And honestly, Arteta, like, that's one that I in my FPL, I actually, benched Saka this week because I was like, there's no way he has to rest, right? But then again, the man's job is on the heart. He's under pressure, and he knows. He's under pressure, and Saka is the most effective player we have.
And guys, you can't forget the fact that we're not in Europe anymore, so it's like less game time now.
Exactly, and so he needs to. So and that's the other thing that people kept complaining about Arteta last season is this week we're playing 3 defend, 3 in the back. Next week we're playing 4. Next upper week it's 5. Like what? Like we don't know who's your starting 11. Right, that's something that everyone complained about last season. This season is kind of clear who the starting 11 is, right? And I think that's what he's trying to do. So, and then we have fewer games, right? So, but he's still doing a good job of. I mean, what's his name?
Martinelli.
Ainsley.
Okay.
Ainsley. Yeah, Ainsley. I was hearing somebody else after the Palace game. Someone I was on the space on Twitter. Someone was saying, why is Ainsley not getting enough game time? I'm like, dude, Ainsley has actually He has actually started a game this season. He has come in. He has come off the bench twice or 3 times. Came off the bench again today. Martinelli has come off like 3 or 4 times. He is actually giving these guys the playing time. It's not, these guys. You're not just going to start a whole game. You're going to get integrated into the team slowly but surely. And you still can't break the starting 11 that far. So it is a tough job to rotate players. And thank God I'm not a manager. But I think so far, I can't complain with how Arteta is doing it. In the defense, I'm sorry, but you can't just over-rotate, right? So sorry, Mary, sorry, Holding. We all knew they were not good enough anyways, right? They'll get their time in the Carling Cup and FA Cup. But for the real business, we got to stick with a starting 11, rotate here and there, some good subs, and I think we'll be good.
Yeah, I actually believe that too, man. It's not an easy job at all, man. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that job right now.
Bro, do they have spreadsheets of, okay, I'll play this person how many times? Like, I don't even know how they track that shit, bro. But yeah, I think.
I agree with what you said about, the defense and not, chopping and changing too much, guy. But if you look at how we've been playing this season, we've not really been creating so many chances. We've not really been, very clinical. But that's what I expect him to chop and change a bit more. You understand? Like, allow Saka to rest sometimes, play Martinelli in there, put Laka in the team somehow, find space for him. The same way you sit Pepe down after like a good game, after creating chances, do that for Saka too, because you could tell that Palace game, I thought Saka was very, very poor in that Palace game. And he almost got injured, and next thing you know, he's starting today again. So what happens when somebody like Saka gets injured now? Then we have to start, looking down to people that haven't really gotten so much playing time. And let me just say something before you cut in, guy. You look at Martinelli when Unai was in that team, guy. Martinelli was scoring goals. But since Arteta came into that team, you can tell he doesn't really fancy Martinelli that much. He said that stuff about, Martinelli being young, so, he needs time to get into the team. Look at Smith Rowe, look at Saka, look at Odegaard. Those are all young players. So why is the story changing for Martinelli all of a sudden?
I, see, I mean, you know, managers are always gonna. It's just like parenting. Everyone says that parents shouldn't have a best kid. Well, that's BS. You're gonna have a favorite,
Yeah.
right? So I, as a manager, also, you know, you're gonna have your favorites, right? And it's clear. It's I mean, it's there's no you can't hide it that Martinelli is not one of his favorites. But the Saka problem, again, back to what I was saying before, is what are your options? If you're trying to win a game, bro, I mean, it's like taking off Ronaldo. Like you don't take off. I'm not saying that
Oh,
Saka is
whoa,
Ronaldo
whoa,
level.
whoa, whoa.
I'm not saying that Saka is Ronaldo level. Like you don't. He's our Ronaldo. He's our Ronaldo. I can say that. Okay, Saka is
He gets,
our best
he,
player
he
by.
gets he gets played like our Ronaldo.
He's
I,
our
I,
best
I
player
wouldn't
by.
go as far as saying that he's our Ronaldo.
Who's our okay, Jared? Who's our best player?
Bro, Aubameyang is in that team, so I don't know what you're going on
Bro,
about.
Aubameyang is off the pace. Come on, bro. Like
Yeah, he's off the
Aubameyang is
pace.
making me say Lacazette has to start week in, week out. Like
Okay, man.
Aubameyang is off
I
the
hear what you're
pace,
saying.
and
I hear
you
what
know
you're
it.
saying.
Aubameyang is off the pace,
Yeah, I hear
right?
what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
And even at that, you like gotta look at it from a creativity standpoint. You said it. We're not creating enough chances. If we're not creating enough chances, you don't take out your best creator. For somebody like
But it's not
is it
Oba's job
Pepe?
to it's not Oba's job
Like,
to
bro,
create chances. It's his
he
job to
he
convert
gave
them,
he
bro.
Saka's job.
No,
No, it's
Aubameyang.
Saka's
Aubameyang. It's not his job to create those chances for himself. It's his
exactly,
job to score them.
exactly, and that's why you can't take off. You can't bring out Saka because if you bring out Saka, who's going to create the chances for Aubameyang? That's the
Bro,
problem.
that's my point exactly.
Pepe, is it
Martinelli.
Pepe?
Yes, Martinelli is
Martinelli
Martinelli
is also Martinelli. I don't consider Martinelli a guy to create chances. I'm sorry. Martinelli is also a guy that even if Martinelli is coming in to bury chances, not to create them. You would play Martinelli in more of a 4-3-3 where it's three attacking, three strikers pretty much, three people running in. That's where Martinelli flourishes. We've tried this Martinelli up front, it doesn't work, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's a striker as well.
It's not a striker, right?
I think he plays well on the left.
Exactly. And
fits
if you're playing Martinelli on the left, he has to be playing left, and that's when you have someone like a TN, right? That can cover that space for him. He's not going to play as a winger, like as a traditional winger like Saka and Smith Rowe know how to just come back and help that defense a little bit. That's not Martinelli, and create while you're doing that in transition. Martinelli wants to be the one that is running out, that you can give the pass and he can come back in and score. But again, look at this game again. We just had a scrappy draw against Palace. Are you really going with Martinelli to start this game? Bro, I mean, maybe bring him on a little bit earlier. Maybe I would have brought in Martinelli a little bit at 75 minutes. But even at that time, the game was still up in the air, bro. Until about the 85th minute, the game was not really looking like a sure win just yet. It was still up in the air. So bringing in, I'm sorry, but like that was a game that we had to win. Like I said, and still on squad rotation, Laka showed signs. Laka's been coming off the bench a couple of games now. It's obvious that he has Oba is his starting 9, right? Laka has been coming games, and he has been every time he has come on, he has looked good. So just as I was saying that Laka has to start games. It's like Arteta was hearing us, and Arteta was hearing what Laka was showing on the pitch. Laka was showing that, dude, you have to start me. So he had to start. Now Laka has to start. Do you drop Oba, your best player?
Bro, I'm not dropping Oba for anything because Oba gets me goals.
So
Laka
I don't know where that's my problem. I'm sorry, but this goes out to the Martinelli hype. I don't know what you guys want Arteta to do, bro. Like, except you want Arteta to play 6 players up front.
I get that, man.
He just has to be coming off the bench right now. He's young, and I'm glad that if Arteta really didn't want Martinelli at all, he would have loaned out Martinelli, and that's what he has done to the people who he knew that, bro, We have fewer games this season. There's no way you're getting a chance, right?
Yeah.
We've signed White. There's no way you're getting a chance, Saliba. But you need to play those games to flourish. Same with Doozy. There's no way you're getting game time here. Same with Reese. Did we sell Reese or did we loan him?
No, we loaned him to Feyenoord.
But same with Reese. Like you're not getting the chance this season. But he kept Martinelli because he knows that Martinelli is going to come off. Here and there. Martinelli is going to. I mean, we have FA Cup or Carling Cup coming up again. Martinelli will play that, but big games, no, there's no way. And I call Aston Villa a big game because that game was a crucial game. But we had to win that game. If we didn't win that game, like now the players are doubting the process too, bro. That win kept that run alive, made it make sense that yes, we have 14 points out of 18. We are still on the front foot. Bring on the next game. So there was no. I'm just sorry. There was no way.
All right. I hear you, man. I hear you.
To add to that, I think Arteta was spot on with the selection for this game. It was spot on.
Yeah, I couldn't fault him with the selection of today.
Yeah. As soon as I saw Laka, I almost jumped up. I was driving when I saw the lineup. I was like, yes. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. But yeah, he got it right today.
Yeah, man. What do you think about the pen? Did you think that was the pen?
Bro, honestly,
I thought it was a pen. When I first saw it, I was already telling Joey, yo, that looked like a pen to me, man.
Exactly. That was my first.
But yeah, it was.
That was my first reaction, was that it was a pen. Second reaction, yes, he got the ball, but like, bro, you came from his back. He could have easily taken out Laka's ankle. I mean, it was also a dangerous tackle. If we really, yes, he got the ball, but it was still a pen. It was still a pen for me, and I'm just happy that I'm happy that we're getting some luck. Like, bro, we have been so unlucky. I mean, the Palace game, which I didn't really watch the game, but I was told the Partey one, but a lot of people seem to think that that was a foul. I mean, if we get a little bit of luck of VAR coming back to check it again, which it actually was a pen, right? Thank God VAR did not just ignore it, right?
What about your man of the match? Should I give me a man of the match too?
Wow, that's a tough one. Well, is it really tough?
For me, it's Smith Rowe, man.
I mean, yeah, it has to be Smith. That's what I was saying. I mean, it's not a tough one because a goal and an assist. Yeah, it has to be Smith Rowe. I was thinking because I would have, without a goal and an assist, I would have given Lacazette, right? But you got to think, product. So yeah, Smith Rowe for on that one. We complain sometimes about his finishing and all, but it's good for his confidence, to get that goal and assist today. So yeah, all in all, very, very good for him. But without having a close run up, I just have to mention Laka because, the coming in, the expectations, he knows he had to deliver. So, and he really put in a good shift. So Partey, another big shout out.
Yeah, first goal today, man. And you could sense it was coming from the first time he hit that crossbar.
Yep.
Yeah.